But I basically start each piece with a sketch and then start to build it either from the bottom up or from the top down, and it's almost like I'm constructing it piece by piece, kind of in a geodesic fashion. But yeah, everything from architecture to stains that I see on the sidewalk to to sunsets to the landscape where I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, with these kind of like dark industrial, rusty colors. All that stuff trickles into my artwork in one way or another. I have a series of drawings that pretty much are related just to drawing. They have a certain language, there's a certain detail that goes along with them. This goes everywhere from these thick blobs to really exact lines that are cut in with an X-Acto knife, so they're really, really fine. So this is kind of in a series of drawings. This drawing is more a study for my paintings. I do large scale and small scale paintings as well. I would say that there's a different amount of control with paintings, in that I specifically make my paintings my height, so basically my arm span versus my height, because I feel like when I'm working on a painting that size, it's almost like I'm having a conversation with someone. I think the reason that these works are mainly abstract is that I really have no specific influence that I'm thinking of, but it's really a culmination of 5, 10, 15, 100 different influences. I was really influenced by my walk home at night. I walk home, 45 minutes at 2 o'clock in the morning from my studio, and I cross over the bridge in between Queens and Brooklyn, and I see the skylight and the buildings kind of disappearing into the clouds, and that's really where some of these forms kind of, if you picture this as a single structure or a building, kind of this disappearing into the clouds. And that's really just one thing that I'm thinking of, and I think that the joy in working in an abstract fashion is that you can combine a ton of different influences without being specific. You can be intentionally ambiguous. It's constant exploration. I think that's really the joy in making work for me.